everybody, and welcome back to another episode of 5 Minute Gaming News, the show that may or may not be 5 minutes. I did really well yesterday. I think I should get some credit. We were like under 6 minutes, okay? You guys were also very excited about the geese. It's true. We have geese and I adore them. I didn't think I would ever love geese as much as I do. We also have pigs. It's a whole farm situation out here. It's wonderful. And I was going to take a video for you guys because that was heavily requested. But then there was a downpour of rain and I don't love you guys that much. I'm really sorry. Anywho, on with the news for Wednesday. Today in the news, there is a new PS5 on the way, just in time for the holidays. According to the PlayStation blog, the same technology features that make PS5 the best to play are packed into a smaller form factor, along with an attachable Ultra HD Blu-ray disc drive and a 1TB SSD for more internal storage. And how much smaller is this new console? I am so glad you asked. The new PS5 has been reduced in volume by more than 30% and weight by 18% and 24% compared to the previous models. So yes, the new PS5 is going to be smaller. It's going to be lighter. It's going to have a bunch more storage. Fantastic. All good things. And what's really the icing on top of this cake? It costs exactly the same as the normal PS5. Yes, the PS5 Slim, as a lot of people are calling it, costs exactly the same as the current PS5. Also, if you want to display it vertically, you have to buy a separate stand, which is a bunch more extra money. And like, if we're saying that we're just talking about the one that has the disk drive built in, okay, so say that you just want the digital one, digital only, right? They're offering the ability to buy a disk drive for your digital one, and the cost of those two things together is more than just buying the one that already has a disk drive. You know, if you've just got like money burning your pocket and you're not sure what to do with it. Yeah, the digital edition is $449. The Ultra HD Blu-ray disc drive is $80 more. Overall, it would be $30 more than buying the one with the disc drive. So let's compare that, right? Because we have the 1TB Xbox Series X that's been announced. So what's the difference there? How are things looking on that side? That is another discless console. It's currently priced at $350, $50 more than the 512 gigabyte version, $140 cheaper than the regular Xbox Series X. Okay, so all right. Some of this fluctuation is really understandable because the manufacturing is different, the tech is different, the packaging is different. Absolutely. But this new PS5 is listed at such an incredibly high price. To have it be exactly the same, it just doesn't make sense. And a lot of people are noticing that it doesn't make sense. Polygon's Samit Sarkar shared, wait, so Sony is introducing an add-on 4K Blu-ray drive for the discless PS5 digital edition, but it's only going to work with the new Slim model, not the launch model, which by the way is $50 more expensive than it was at launch. Come on, man. And Stealth 40K shared, Sony has finally announced their long-rumored PS5 Slim revisions. I think I'll probably just stick with the original PS5, especially if Nintendo announces a new system next year and Sony announces a PS5 Pro. I'm playing the long game. Overall, it's really nice to see Sony releasing an upgraded version of the PS5. The add-ons are kind of a pain in the butt. It doesn't really make sense to get the HD disk drive add-on unless you already are getting the Slim, since it's not compatible with earlier versions of the PS5. So it's one of those purchases that people are going to have to think about quite a bit, I think, before they figure out what they want to do. I'm probably in the same boat as Stealth. I think I'm just going to sit on it for a while, you know, until the super duper PS5 comes out. Why don't they come up with silly names for consoles? Why is it always Pro? Why do we got to take ourselves so seriously? Give me a goofy upgrade name. I'll be waiting, watching, bated breath. In other news, turning our attention to the Xbox gaming side of things, do you remember back when Starfield was first being announced and Todd Howard was like, yeah, dude, you'll be able to survey over 1,000 planets. Just 1 month. 1 month after Starfield has come out, there's a player named Doom Zero who has surveyed 1,694 planets. For those of you unfamiliar with the game, surveying a planet, it's like scanning multiple times, scanning flora, fauna, traits, resources, all of that. This isn't Mass Effect, okay? It takes a while to survey a planet. And some of these planets, to be fair, don't have flora, don't have fauna, right? Not every planet has all of these things. But over 1,000 planets in 1 month doing full 100% completion surveys, that is wild. When asked what motivated them to survey each planet to completion, Doom Zero shared, "Once I started playing and learned about the surveying and fully surveying planets, the idea just kind of got stuck in my head. I am a bit of a completionist. I thought it would just be a cool personal accomplishment."
You better watch out, Gerard. There's a new completionist hot on your tail.
But for real, Doom Zero, congrats. That's amazing. I figure Todd Howard kind of knew what he was doing here, right? He went on a stage and was like, there's over 1,000 planets.
Over 1,000 planets.
If you're powerful enough. And people have been asking Doom Zero what he's going to do now that he's surveyed all of these planets. And he was like, well, even after spending all that time surveying planets, I know there's plenty of stuff left for me to do. So he's essentially said, like, now I can just chill and play the game normally, like the way normal people would play it. I love that. What a baller. You heard Todd Howard say, there's over 1,000 planets, and you really took that personally, and I think that that's amazing. So I hope that the rest of Starfield is just as rewarding for you. I hope that you really enjoy it. Thank you for the wholesome news. You've done Todd Howard proud. But that's been 5-Minute Gaming News. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. There's probably an alternate universe Dodger somewhere that makes dog wheelchairs or something. God, she's so cool. That's not me. That's not this one. I play video games. I play them every day on twitch.tv/Dexbonus. So
Please come hang out sometime if you're bored.
but otherwise, thanks for hanging out with us and watching the news. We'll be back tomorrow. So stay tuned, okay? Bye-bye.